All right, so that was India's Prime Minister there addressing the nation on the occasion of International Yoga Day, stressing on the importance of yoga in battling the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's now shift our attention to some other stories now, where China is not known for giving much liberty to its people, with a ban on social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter, and also a tightly controlled state-run media. The Chinese people, the common Chinese people, have very little access to any other version on issues of importance apart from that is presented by the regime. Now, this kind of an arrangement serves a dual purpose for the Chinese regime. Firstly, it disallows Chinese citizens to put forth their opinions to a wider audience. And secondly, it allows the communist regime to filter out the content. And this, of course, is exactly what the administration has done this time round as well. The Chinese social media app WeChat has removed the statement that it was made by the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the recent GLWION face-off from its platform. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his very first official statement on the 19th of June, and just a day later, the Chinese citizens have been denied access to the Indian version of the issue. A message put up by WeChat read that the content violated local regulations. On similar lines, Weibo, the Chinese equivalent for Twitter, has also deleted the readout from the virtual meeting between China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi and his Indian counterpart S. Jaishankar on the border standoff. An earlier statement by the Indian Foreign Ministry on the issue has also been taken down across different Chinese media platforms. Beijing is pushing hard to keep its citizens in the dark. Question, of course, is why is it doing so, and what does it even achieve? The reasons behind this can, of course, be many. An obvious one is that the regime fears its citizens could start asking tough questions. China is putting up what is described as highly curated content for its public. It seems to want to project a more muscular image domestically and gain the unwavering support of its people in its agenda, no matter how malicious the repercussions might be for others. Beijing has also refused to give out the number of casualties on its side in the face-off at the GLWION Valley on the 15th of June. Now, Hu Xijin, the editor-in-chief of Global Times, the official mouthpiece of the Chinese government, has said that China did not want to stoke the public mood at this point of time. Now, Xijin said that releasing the number of casualties could actually lead to comparisons and therefore raise tensions further between the two nations. A reasoning that is just not good enough to not give out the damages on one side. Now, presenting its own version of how things unfolded at the GLWION Valley on the night of the face-off, China's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Li Jianzhao has given a step-by-step account. He squarely blamed India for the provocation. Now, Li Jianzhao is one of the few people in China who has access to Twitter. The sole purpose of this account seems to put up a bold, we'll say a pretty false picture of China in front of a global audience. The Zhao, when called out for his false claims, has often reacted sharply. He's blocked many Indian journalists from his Twitter account, another instance of how China is trying to shun criticism and go forward on its own single-minded, narrow agenda.